Hi, I am gathering stuff and things. It's gonna take a moment or two. It'll be perfect. Couple of people will probably come in a room. Usually people start scattering in. Okay, I am probably going to do a bit of a smaller reading, and the reason why is because I am in a lot of pain. My tendonitis is acting up. I may not finish all of the astrology readings before my trip. I do have a couple of tarot readings, personal readings already booked. And I am taking personal readings until the 29th. This Saturday is the last day I am accepting personal readings, and then on the 1st I am officially on vacation. So I will be posting a little bit, very little of tarot readings and stuff on my vacation, and I think you'll like that. The link to my Instagram channel is in the description box below, and if you'd like to book a personal reading, you'll go through my Instagram account, you'll check out my pricing, and you can DM me directly to book a reading. Okay. Ooh, okay. So if you are new to this channel, hello, my name is Lori Gemini Tarot. I am a tarot reader. This is going to be a general collective reading. It's not going to resonate with all astrology signs, okay? Make sure you check your sun, moon, and ascending sign. And please hit the like button, the notification button, and subscribe to this channel. I'm a mere mortal trying to compete with all this hoopla. Hello, hello, hello. So, and make sure to comment down below if the reading resonates, or if you have an opinion on something, or whatever. If you have some insight, go ahead and shout out. So I'm going to go ahead and use 2 decks. This is going to be the Incubus BDSM deck. And then the second deck, I'm going to be using this as well. It's going to be Explicit Themes. Hello, hello, hello. So I'm going to go ahead and pull 1 card from here. That's going to be the overall vibe. Hold on. So let me go ahead and mix these up just for a moment. We're going to go ahead and start off with Earth signs. Hold up. There we go. For whatever reason, it shuts off that, and I like to see all the chat and everything that's going on in the room. I don't know why YouTube does that. Okay. So let's go ahead and mix these up. We're going to go ahead and start with Earth signs. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We're going to go ahead and pull 1 card as the overall vibe for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay, so we got the Star card reverse. This is going to be Aquarius. Now, some of you are not feeling in your element. You're feeling disconnected or just kind of like a hot mess emotionally. Some of you are dodging real issues that's affecting not only your own personal life, but how it's also affecting your relationships that you have with people. And it's not just romantic, it's also with friendships, family, colleagues, things of that nature. So I'm going to go ahead and pull just 2 cards each. I usually will do 3, but my shoulder and my arm, excuse me. I just chow down like a whole bunch of food. So, anyways, I am not feeling 100%, and so I'm gonna go ahead and pull just 2 cards each for each sign. So we're gonna go ahead and do Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Let me go ahead and mix these up. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. 1 more. Voila. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and throw cards down. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So, 2 cards for Capricorn. Perfect. 2 cards for Taurus. 1 more card for Taurus. Okay, and 2 cards for Virgo. Those are way too many cards. 2 cards for Virgo. Okay, we've got 1 card. And then, alrighty then, no. I'm gonna be strict. I'm strict every time. No leeway. There we go, thank you. Okay. Alrighty then, so again, the overall vibe for Earth signs, I have the Star card reverse, Aquarius vibe. This is just feeling very insecure, not feeling very comfortable. You may be feeling like frumpy, not in your element. It just feels like you may be hitting like a lot of bad luck. Some of you may feel like unlucky in love or unlucky in life. So Capricorn, the 2 cards I got for you is the Strength card reverse followed by the Empress here. And then of course we got the Star card reverse for you. So Capricorn, we got Leo, we got Pisces, we got Cancer here as well. Some of you just don't have any self-control when it comes to when it comes to sexuality, when it comes to your desire. Some of you are weak where it comes to, this could be a particular individual, or this could just be in general where you're just addicted to like, you're addicted to dick, you're addicted to for vajayjay, whatever is your thing. It just seems like you're always weak around this individual. You could also be dealing with in Aries as well. I believe like an Aries is in like Venus, I think, or it's in Jupiter. It's something going on right now. It feels like you just can't help yourself. You have no willpower, no self-control, or it could be this individual has no self-control when it comes to being around you. It's like you're very enticing, very captivating. And it's almost like that's why you kind of set yourself for failure. And I think for you, 3rd time's the charm is going to be. Taurus, we've got the Fool card here, followed by the 4 of Wands reverse. So we've got Sagittarius. We also got Aries, Aquarius as well. So Taurus, this is going to be a brand new beginning for you. Some of you are just enjoying your own personal freedom. You may not be thinking that this is freedom right now. This could be ending of a long-term relationship. This could have been a marriage. Some of you are newly single and you're not seeing the opportunity in front of you. Some of you are still going through the mourning process of ending of the relationship. You're kind of beating yourself up, thinking, woe is me, woe is me. Some of you are very repressed. And I think once you start getting comfortable in your own skin, you know, lick your wounds, learn the lessons that you need to learn from this relationship. This is a karmic lesson that you're learning. I feel like you're going to be learning very quickly. And then afterwards, you're going to realize what a hot commodity you are. And that's when you're going to realize that you have a lot of opportunities and you're able to explore things that you've always wanted to. I think for some of you really enjoy a little bit of pain, you know, not like me, some of you are just kind of discovering that, it feels like. Or some of you have like a fetish where you like a younger, not like gross way, but like somebody like prefers like either like somebody prefers like somebody younger, like an older, younger kind of scenario. Virgo, I have the Judgment card here followed by the Six of Pentacles reverse. This is a really good reading, Virgo. You've been kind of having a rough patch. There's some good karma ahead. Scorpio vibe, Taurus as well, Aquarius. You are no longer going to be holding your energy back for certain people. You've been kind of clinging on to kind of like energy suckers where they like to string you along and they like to communicate with you because they're bored, you know, and you may be very intriguing and everything, and that's why they keep in contact with you. But to them, they're like a space filler, and you're no space filler. Like nobody puts baby in the corner. And it feels like you're being put in a corner. I think this time when you get into a relationship, you're going to have like the most mind-blowing, like, when Harry met Sally, I'll have what she's having moment. This is going to be, because you're always like the giving partner, like you're always giving a lot, and you kind of just like, you don't mind if you don't climax, but this time you're gonna climax, and it's gonna be a little bit weird for you because it feels like you don't feel like you're at your best, but I don't think you realize the power that you have within yourself. Okay, that was fun. So we did earth signs. If that reading resonated with you, make sure you comment down below. Make sure you check your sun, moon, and ascending sign. So we've done earth. We're going to go ahead and do air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So I'm going to go ahead and pull one card as the overall vibe for air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I'm going to go ahead and do something just a little bit different. I'm just going to go ahead and pull two of these cards, because my arm is not feeling very good. So I want one card for air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Again, it keeps on wanting to pop out two cards, and you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and take it. I feel like it's a sign from the universe. So the overall vibe I have, it is the High Priestess reverse followed by the Chariot card. So something is going to be revealed to you, and this is going to move very quickly. Moving in quickly, engagement, a wedding, like let's elope. This is going to happen very suddenly. This is during travel, during vacation. This could be from getting away from the city into getting into the countryside. Some of you are going to be bringing your pets, or maybe adopting pets. I'm seeing somebody just really taking charge. There's really like a dominant, submissive role in a good way. I think something around Christmas time, New Year, something kind of came, like something became revealed. And what felt like life-shattering at the time, or just dramatic, is now moved forward into a very beautiful energy. So we're going to go ahead and pull two cards as the overall vibe for air signs. I'm going to go ahead and mix these up for a bit. Let me go ahead and mix these up for a bit. I like to go ahead and get the energy going for air signs for Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Let's go ahead and see what is going on for Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, Libra. Let's do Gemini. Aquarius. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling cards. So we're going to go ahead and start off shuffling 2 cards for Libra, 2 cards for Libra. No whammies, no whammies, big money, big money. 2 cards for Libra. Okay. 1 more card for Libra. Okay. And then Gemini, 2 cards for Gemini. Gemini. Okay. Okay, and Aquarius, 2 cards for Aquarius. Okay, those are a lot of cards. Okay. Alrighty then. Interesting. Okay, la-di-da. Okay, very interesting. Okay. So, again, the overall vibe for air signs, you had 2 cards that popped up, which is the High Priestess and the Chariot card. So this is going to be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So things have been revealed, and it may be leaving you a little shook, but that's okay. You're actually moving forward in a really good direction. Libra, we got for you the 3 of Swords followed by the Magician card reverse. Okay, there is some deception that happened here. Very big disappointment. This was either you really loved this individual and you found out that they were not faithful. There was some sort of 3-party situation, that they were a player or a diva, because a diva is a female word for a hustler. For a hustler, apparently for a hustler, you know. You may have found out that he was a scrub, or he's also known as a busta. Okay. In all seriousness, with the 3 of Swords here, you feel like you've been left out in the cold. And it was like you didn't even get the memo, and it feels like everybody else knew except you, and you were left out of the loop. So around Christmas, New Year's, you felt pretty shook, and you found out that somebody is just trash, and that is the nice word that we're going to use for them. And unfortunately, this is somebody that you really cared for. But there is brand new love that is coming your way. This is on the bottom of this deck, right? It's the overall vibe. So that is really nice. So there is new love that's coming your way. And it's going to happen very quickly. And it feels like this is something that you've always known. It could have been a friend that is finally expressing their interest, or you've kind of always had this intuition, this feeling like you're going to be meeting this person around this time. You may have had some sort of vision, Libra. Okay. Gemini, we get the 10 of Wands reverse followed by the Moon card reverse. So Gemini, we got strong. Pisces, here we got Sagittarius. We also got, of course, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, strong. Pisces here. So during Pisces season, you've just been able to just let go. And it just feels like all your insecurities for the past 10 years, it just feels like just one day you just woke up and it fucking vanished. Like no more. It has ceased to be. All your insecurities, your doubts, your regrets, everything like that, it doesn't exist anymore. It's not even in your element. You're not even angry or hostile, or just, it doesn't even really get you heated anymore. And this is something that you've always known, but now it's actually applying, and you're really moving forward with this. This is a very good energy, Gemini. Very good energy. Now, Aquarius, we got something very interesting with you. We got the 2 of Cups followed by the 2 of Swords reversed. This is a very good energy. Okay, so we have, let's address this. We have 2 2s, right? So we have 2 twos, which is going to be about balance. And this is confirming because we have the 2 of cups and then we have the ace of cups, because remember this was on the bottom of the deck of the overall vibe. This is the overall vibe with this deck, right? And then we have the overall vibe with this deck. So we have confirming that this is new love and appreciation. So if you're currently in a relationship, this is going to just something, there was a choice that you made where you're full on embracing this. And this is something that's like your intuition, like I've known that this person's my soulmate, or I know that this person's the one. And you're deciding to move forward on this like very, very quickly. And this took you a long ass time to make that decision here. But there's something very passionate. And I think it's something about like their lips, something about their breasts, like something about it's very tantalizing. It's like you've known this for a while and something happened around Christmas, New Year's that made you realize that they were a keeper. Okay, and I'm going to look at this here with the High Priestess. I always think this anyways, especially always with this deck. You know, the BJ, we all know what that means. So they probably are really good with that BJ. Okay, so with the 2 swords, you made a decision here, and you're going to move forward on this very, very quickly. It's going to be embraced. Okay, that was fun. So we've done earth, we've done air. We're going to go ahead and do water. After we're going to do water, we're going to go ahead and do fire. And then our powers combined, we are Captain Planet. Then we're going to go ahead and do the general collective reading, followed by oracle readings. I will be using the breakup deck. I will be using the French Vintage Stamp Love Oracle deck. And I will be using... Where is it? I have it. It is, here it is. It is going to be the Rebel Decks Couple Edition. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And make sure that you comment down below if the readings resonated with you. Make sure you check your sun, moon, and ascending sign. And we're going to go ahead and start pulling a card for water signs. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, perfect. We got the moon card here, Pisces vibe. So Pisces season. A lot of your visions, a lot of dreams, something that you've known for quite some time is going to start surfacing. And there's going to bring up a lot of emotions. It's going to bring up some insecurities for some. And it's going to make you question your relationships that you have with people. It's going to question people's integrities, faithfulness, loyalty. Like, even if somebody's telling you, like, oh, no, everything's fine, there's nothing to worry about, but it's like you and your gut, you know something's off, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and mix these cards up for a bit for water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I see somebody just recently breaking up with someone. Like, it just, like, the split happened really quickly. It wasn't, like, somebody with, like, was a liar or a cheater. It wasn't anything like that. It was just, like, the relationship ran its course, you know? And you guys care about each other, but it's just, like, the relationship ran its course. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, one more time. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start throwing cards. So 2 cards starting with Cancer, 2 cards for Cancer. Okay, 1 card. 2 cards. Hold on, I gotta turn on the fan. Okay. Alrighty then, 2 cards for Pisces. Those are way too many cards. Hold on. 2 cards for Pisces. Okay, those are way too many cards. Okay. One more, 2 cards for Scorpio. 2 cards for Scorpio. Okay. Okay. Alrighty then. So again, the overall vibe for water signs I have is the Moon card, Pisces vibe, Pisces season. There is some stuff going down. I'm going to tell you that right now, y'all. So we have here, it is the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Wands and then the 8 of Wands reversed here. This is going to be for Cancer. So this is going to be Sagittarius vibe, strong Sagittarius vibe, also Pisces as well. So for some of you, there is going to be kind of, there's going to be a moment where you're going to have some, you are trying to make an initiative on making a move, which is something that you don't like to do. This could be for some, you know, your partner may be asking you to talk dirty and it may make you feel uncomfortable. But it feels like you are trying to make a move on your partner, which is something that you're not really comfortable with. And your partner turned you down, and this raises red flags. Because you're thinking, and it feels like your partner is communicating less with you. So it's like, are you cheating on me? What's going on here? Okay, Pisces, we've got the 7 of Cups reversed, followed by the 10 of Wands reversed. So this is actually a good reading. We got Scorpio, we got Sagittarius here. We also got Pisces. So you finally have made a decision. You're no longer confused. You know exactly what you want. Some of you have just realized for quite some time there may be some sort of intervention. You're realizing that somebody is very toxic for you. And they bring out the worst in you. They bring out the worst in you. And like you feel like you're being, like you're tired of being humiliated by this person, and you're very obsessive. And the fact that you have to spy on them or constantly check their social media, the fact that you have to constantly do that just to see if they're up to anything, it's already a red flag, and you should probably just let it go. Scorpio, we've got the 9 of Swords reversed, followed by the 2 of Cups here. Okay, so we got Gemini vibe. We also got Cancer. We got Pisces, Sagittarius. I'm gonna let, it's like, you've come to the realization, the reality is, it's like, you're like, oh man, I'm in love. Like, you did not want this to happen. Some of you may be realizing that somebody's in love with you. This could be a friend, this could be a coworker or a colleague, you know, and it could have been like, I was just flirting with this person. I was not expecting them to fall in love with me. This could be realizing that maybe your partner is in love with somebody else. They may be having an emotional affair. I do feel like somebody is having some sort of emotional affair. I think in your gut, you know that it's true, and it's going to come to a reality that it's true. Okay. We've done earth, we've done air, we've done water. We're going to go ahead and do fire, then afterwards a general collective, and I'm going to go ahead and do oracle readings and call it a day. If the readings resonate with you, make sure that you comment down below. Make sure you check your sun, moon, and descending sign. So we're going to go ahead and pick one card for fire, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. One card is the overall vibe for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, so we've got the Strength card reverse, Leo vibe. Some of you have no willpower when it comes to an individual. You may have no backbone. You may just unable to stand up for yourself. This may, this could be a test, and you always fail this test because you're constantly dealing with somebody that is toxic and you still have not learned the lesson. But let's go ahead and see what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and make this cards for fire signs for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, let me go ahead and start. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, let's go ahead and start. Two cards for Aries. One more card for Aries. Perfect. Two cards for Leo. One more card for Leo. Okay, Sagittarius. Two cards for Sagittarius. Okay. Alrighty then. So the overall vibe for fire signs I have, it is the Strength card reverse, Leo vibe. This is unable to control your urges. This is a test that you fail constantly when it comes to love or this individual. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. Aries, I have the Empress card followed by the Five of Pentacles reverse. This is a really good reading. So, you are learning your self-worth, right? And you realize that you always fail the test. You always fail the test. When usually with around this individual, or usually this is pertaining to your self-worth, because anybody that gives you the slightest amount of attention, you just give everything. You give all your money, your time, and your energy. And then they always ditch you. They always ditch you. That's always a fact. And some of these sleazeball always come in and out of your life pretending to be friends or a frenemy or whatever, and you guys are always on again, off again, whatever you want to call it. And I think you're realizing that, you know what? I always lose with this person. I always lose with these type of people. And you are realizing that you're no longer going to be dependent on these individuals. Taurus vibe, Cancer, Pisces, Leo, Virgo. There is, when you've been starting to work on yourself and you've been making the discovery and you're on the very right path, and you will find a very good person that's going to worship you like the bitch goddess that you are, or like the Greek god that you are. Hello, hello. But you are going on that right path. You're getting there, Aries. This is actually a really good reading. You're realizing your self-worth. Leo, we've got the Four of Pentacles reverse followed by the Seven of Cups reverse, Leo. And then this is your overall vibe. This is you. So I do have Virgo, Scorpio, Leo, of course. This is realizing you are no longer confused. you used to be weak around this individual. You used to be so weak around this individual. Like, this person would just call you up or send you a DM and you'd be like, okay, you know. And now you're realizing is that I'm tired of losing the game. Like, I am tired of making myself be a chump. I am tired of putting on clown makeup every time this person deceives me and plays me, you know. You're no longer going to be weak. Like, this would be you being a punk ass bitch, you being a weak. You're no longer being that way. You realize you have dignity, you realize you have self-respect, and you're not tolerating any crap. You've made a decision, and you're no longer dealing with somebody that is manipulating you. This person is manipulating you. They know that they are playing. You're dealing with a narcissist that likes to spy on your social media, and then whenever when they see that you are losing interest in them, and then they try to reel you back in, and you know that's the game that they're playing, and that's not happening anymore. There is something really good coming your way. It's going to take a little bit of time, but you will be finding a really good partner that is going to be balancing for you. So, yay, good for that. Sagittarius, we've got the 3 of Swords followed by the 10 of Swords here. So we've got Libra, we got Gemini, fuck it, of course they have to ruin your shit. We got Virgo, and of course we've got Leo here. So some of you are dealing with really bad disappointment. Some of you are dealing with abandonment issue, codependency issues, where you're always tired of being left in the cold, or you're tired of them always going back to their ex, or going, it's always like an on again, off again kind of thing. It's always this constant rejection. And you're tired of this. You're tired of waiting for them to realize that you are the one, that you are 100% that bitch, because you already knew you took a DNA test on that, right? So you realize that, and you are tired. Like, you're like, by the time this person is going to figure out, they're going to be like, they're going to be stardust. They're going to be gone. They're no longer going to be on this planet. And I am not going to wait around hoping that they figure it out. I know my self-worth. So you're realizing that you're tired of being played. You're tired of losing the game. So you are moving on. You're realizing that this is a dead end. You can't beat a dead horse. You've turned every stone, and you're tired of being disappointed. You're tired of being let down, and you are now on a different path, and you're on a brand new journey. You realize now that people are taking notice of you in a positive way, and you're gonna shine, baby. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do a general collective. Then I'm gonna go ahead and start throwing down some oracle cards. Let me go ahead and mix these bad boys up. If these readings resonate, make sure that you comment down below in the comment section. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, in the description box below is a link to my Instagram channel. You can check out my pricing, and you can DM me directly to book a reading. I am taking personal readings until Saturday the 29th is the last day that I am taking personal readings. Then I'm officially on vacation. Make sure you check out my Instagram channel, because I will be posting some tarot readings. I might be doing a live stream on vacation. And once you're going to see where I'm on vacation, you're going to be officially shook. So, yes, it's gonna be magical. So here is a general collective reading. This is gonna be for anybody in the room, anybody that's gonna be watching this. Okay, so I have, it is the Knight of Swords reverse. Whoa. I'm gonna take this card that popped up. I have the 8 of Swords. Oh my God, strong Gemini vibe. Of course, right? We've got the 10 of Wands. We've got the 9 of Cups reverse. We've got the Magician card reverse. We've got the 6 of Swords reverse. We've got the Six of Cups. We've got the World card, and we've got the Three of Cups reversed. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, the overall vibe. Jesus, Mother of God. The bottom of the deck, the overall vibe. I have the Lovers card here, Gemini vibe. There's a lot of Gemini cards on this here. I'm just going to point that out. So if you are a Gemini, you're dealing with a Gemini, you have Gemini in your chart. Okay, hold on to your butts, as Samuel L. Jackson would say. So with this is about you're willing to sacrifice yourself, your time, your energy for an individual. And which is great. There's nothing wrong with making small sacrifices or big sacrifices, you know, but it's only a matter of time when you allow that stuff to be built up, you know, and eventually that's going to spew. There's got to be a balance. There's got to be a good balance, equal give and take. So starting off with the two Gemini cards here, we got the Knight of Swords with the Eight of Swords here. So this is you completely stuck in your head. It's like you've cut out all contact, all communication with a particular individual. This could be just cutting out contact with people just in general, where you're just like, I don't feel like interacting or socializing. Some of you, as soon as you get into a relationship with someone, you cut off all contact with people. You may not even really know whether if you want to commit to this individual or really how your feelings stand for this individual. So it's easier just to kind of block them out. And now you are stuck in a prison in your own mind because you just don't really know what to do. You may be getting kind of like panic attacks or getting kind of weird dreams because of it. Now, I do have the 10 of Wands here, followed by the 9 of Cups reverse. Some of you may be dealing with a relationship or a previous relationship that was abusive, physically, mentally. It could have been sexually as well, emotionally. This person may have been very aggressive, where they like to punch walls or throw things, break items. This person liked to throw the biggest tantrums. It was like you had to walk on eggshells with this individual. Some of you just always feel like you're unlucky in love, or there's so much stress on trying to find love. You always feel disappointed when it doesn't happen. And you shouldn't put so much pressure on it. That's the problem. You're putting so much pressure on a person, and you have expectations for an individual that they don't even know that they're supposed to fill. Like, even just being on the first date or just slowly starting to date someone, you're already putting this pressure like, oh, they've got to be the one, or you have to mold yourself a certain way for this individual, and then you get upset when it blows up in your face, when it's not, when the shell that you've made the illusion for this individual, you know, that didn't suit their fancy, you know, because you weren't being authentic. They could smell that you weren't being authentic. Be authentic. Be authentic, right? So coming up in the future, I do have 2 6s here. So this is going to be about a decision that's going to be happening for you. And especially, there's a 6 here with the Gemini card. So technically there's 3. So 666, those are lucky numbers for me personally. So yeah. Especially if you're a Gemini that's born on June 6th, you guys get a bad rep all the time, right? So anyways, so coming up in the future, I do have the Magician card reverse, followed by the 6 of Swords reverse. Now, Aquarius vibe, Sagittarius vibe. Some of you are having a hard time letting go of somebody that played you hard and made you look like a clown. You felt like you always felt like you had to put on clown makeup with this individual because they always played you and always made you look like a fool. You're having a hard time letting go of this individual. This is not going to be forever. This is passing. Because there's somebody brand new coming your way here with the 6 of Cups, followed by the World card. So as you're letting go of this energy, you have to let go of this mental prison that you hold within yourself. And you hold this in self thinking like you're never going to find love, or that you're broken that you're not worthy of love, and it's because of your past relationships, and it's only what's been taught down to you, and you just believe that, you know, oh, a person that treats me like garbage, that hurts me physically, mentally, spiritually, I deserve that, or I'm never going to find a good partner, or they're going to always disappoint me, they're going to always cheat on me. You're having a hard time letting go. You're going to always attract that same type of energy. You have to let that go. You can't hold, like, you, other men or women cannot hold the crimes for something that they have not committed because of something that you're holding a grudge because of your ex has done to you. You know, that's not fair for the other person to, that's a lot for another person to deal with that type of baggage of always having to be on alert or basically being on the defensive, trying to prove that, you know, that they're only for you. There is somebody brand new that's coming your way. So that old energy is going bye-bye. And there is somebody brand new coming your way very soon. Strong Scorpio vibe here. And with the Cancer card here, with the Cancer vibe, with the Three of Cups reverse, this chapter is letting go of being disappointed. If you feeling like you're never going to, you feel like you're never going to find somebody that's going to be faithful, you're going to find somebody that's faithful. You're going to find that somebody that's willing, that's going to have the same philosophy as you. Somebody that's willing to go all in and to try to do everything that they can to work on a relationship. They're not going to veer off course. They're not going to do you dirty. That was a general collective. I'm going to go ahead and start doing 3 oracle card readings. We're going to go ahead and do the Rebel deck couples edition. This is going to be for anybody that is in a relationship, anybody that's married, currently dating, it's in between, whatever you want to call it. This reading is for you. I'm going to go ahead and start pulling cards out for this deck. Let's see what happens. Okay, I'm going to start pulling cards out. Okay, there we go. So here are your messages. Time for shit to get real. Get honest as fuck. Go all in or get the fuck out. Interrupting is for assholes. Let them fucking finish. Fuck feelings. You have logic for that reason. Use it. Now, pack your bags. Get the hell out of town. It will make you both lovable again. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and the next deck I'm going to use is going to be the breakup deck. So, this is going to be for anybody that is currently going through a breakup. You're on a break, Ross and Rachel style. You're having a hard time letting go of this individual. You've been broken up for a while, and you're having a hard time getting over this. These are additional messages that you need to hear. There we go. Okay, so we got let go of the situation. Stop wasting your energy on trying to figure out what went wrong. Okay, so I'm going to give you some great advice. This is really great advice, and I'm going to go ahead and explain further. So I had a friend a while back. It's been a couple of years ago, and he had a hard time getting over his ex-wife, and because he never had the closure talk, and his situation was real crap. What his ex-wife did to him, but he still wanted that closure talk. And I told him that closure talk is not going to help him. And he asked, what do you mean? So I'm like, all right, I'll pretend to be your ex-wife. So here, I'll have that closure talk right now for you. You want to know the reason why, I did not want to marry you? So I started listing off a whole bunch of random things. Didn't like how his hairline was receding, to, how he never cleaned up around the house, how he's never home because of work, how the work was affecting his personal life, how I didn't like his attire, his clothing, just listing off a whole bunch of things that not personally me that what I have an issue with, but I was just listing off a whole bunch of random things. just on the top of my head, whether they were legitimate or not. And then I asked him, like, does that make you feel better? And he said, no. And I'm like, so imagine hearing that from your ex-wife. Is that really going to make you feel better? No. That is going to make you feel like garbage, because regardless what they tell you, whether it's legitimate or not, is not going to be the closure talk that you need. You know, you think that you're going to be able to express yourself and that's going to be end all and be all. But that person may not even care about you or your existence. They could be just complete and total garbage, and honestly doesn't really matter. So you have to let go. Now it's time for you need to take a break. Take a short vacation or a day off for work and much needed me time. There was the last reading that popped up. Vacation, vacation, vacation. Spring break is coming up. The weather is starting to become summer. This global warming thing, we're all gonna die. So yeah, so there is vacation time that is much needed. Go to the beach, get a tan, do that fun stuff. Be adventurous. You don't need anyone else to experience this. Now, I'm going to tell you, now about 4 years ago, I did a vacation. I just did it just by myself, where I went to LA and I did, I went to I went to Disneyland, and then I visited my girlfriends, and I did Disneyland by myself. And when I was telling people I was going to Disneyland by myself, everyone told me like, oh man, I would hate that. That would be miserable. It was the best vacation ever. I'm going to flat out tell you, it was the best vacation ever. I got to do everything on my own terms. I did not have to wait on anybody else. I got to go on any ride that I wanted without anybody complaining. I actually talked to more people by myself than I did with a group of people. It was just so exhilarating. It was a lot of fun, and I would recommend it. And I would recommend anybody going on vacation. It doesn't have to be Disneyland. Just go on vacation by yourself. And it's a self-discovery journey that you have with yourself. So, now the next card is going to be, do you feel resentful? Remember that you don't need anything. Karma will do it. Will do it. You won't have to lift a finger. So stop freaking out. And finally, get a tarot reading, but don't ask about them. Ask about yourself and where you are going. Yes! See, this is what annoyed me, when people who are stuck on someone and they constantly get a reading on them. And it's like, get a reading on you. Stop obsessing over that individual. That individual is going to be continuing to do their own thing. Focus on you. If you are interested in a personal reading, I am offering tarot readings, and I do offer a spiritual guidance tarot reading. It's for like $25. And there's a type of questions that I do ask for that, including oracles in there as well, if you're interested, and I'll offer other tarot readings as well. I am doing tarot readings until the 29th of February, and on the 1st of March, I'm officially on vacation. I'm not accepting personal readings. So, alrighty then. So, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully these readings resonated. If they did, make sure that you comment down below in the comment section. I love you guys. You guys are awesome and amazing. And I will see you soon.